once again you all are welcome in my channel. Today we are going to discuss some important questions of physics. So let us start the video and I'll show you how to solve this question easily. So see the first question, it describes a boy runs 20 minutes. See, a boys run, let us suppose 20 minutes this distance with 18 km/h speed, km/h speed, and at what speed he should have to run the another 40 minutes. For another 40 minutes he should have to run, so that the total average speed must be 24 km/h. So I'll advise you to first of all to convert these speeds into meter per second. So we'll do this 18 km/h for the first hour. We convert it into meter per second by simply multiply by 5 by 18. So this would be your 5 meter per second, and this 24 km/h also we convert into meter per second. 6 4s are 6 3s are, so this is 20 by 3 meter per second. Now we want time in the second also, so this 20 minutes we should have to convert into 1200 seconds by multiply it by 60, and this 40 into 60 is 2400 seconds. So now what you have to do, you have to simply apply the formula for the average speed, that is total distance upon total time, which is very easy. The total distance in this case, first of all, distance is equal to speed into time, so you have to multiply this 5 by 1200, and similarly this 2400 by 2400 is the time, and the speed we do not know, so we let it x, and the total time would be 1200 plus 2400, that is 3600. Total distance upon total time, you have to put it equal to 20 by 3, and rest is very easy. You have to just solve for the x. So I'll do it. 5 12s are 6000, then 2400x, and here it is 3600, and here it is 20 by 3. Just you have to cross multiply it. So this is 1800, then 7200 is equal to 72, then 30. Now we have to calculate this. This is 7200x, which is 72,000 minus 18, 72,000 minus 1800. This comes out to, which comes out to be 54,000. Okay, I write it here, 50,000 divided by 7200. So this will give you your x, that is equal to, okay, I do it. This comes out to be 7.5 meter per second. That is the speed for which it runs for another 40 minutes. I hope you understand. This is a very important question. Several times it is asked in the entrance exams. So now move towards the next question. We see the next question is again very easy. Here the train is accelerated from, this is the initial speed that is given to you, 10 km/h. You have to convert it into meter per second first, that is 10 into 5 by 18, which will give you, if we cut it with 2, so this is 25 by 9 meter per second. Similarly, you have to solve v, which is 40 km/h, and you have to multiply 40 with 5 by 18, which will give you 100 by 9 meter per second. Now we have to calculate the acceleration first, because in 2 minutes we have to calculate. So time here is 2 minutes, which is 2 into 60, comes out to be 120 seconds. This is very important. You have to convert all the units into meter per seconds or MK system. Now first of all you have to calculate the acceleration, which is v minus u by t. Very simple. That is 100 by 9 minus 25 by 9, and time is 120 seconds. So this would be 75 by 9. Very common mistake that the student generally do, they keep this 120 upstairs, but although it is in denominator. So this is very important. So after doing this, this is your acceleration. So we cut it with 5. This comes out to be 1 by 24. So I'll write it. It is a 24 meter per second square. Right. Now this is the acceleration, but we are needing what? We needed distance travel. How much distance? So distance is very simple. You can use this equation, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Final velocity is given to you, initial velocity is given to you, acceleration you can easily calculate as. So I'll do it. This is 100 by 9 square minus u is 25 by 9 square is equal to 2 into 1 by 24 into s. So now the calculation, now you have to do this calculation. Now see how to do this calculation. It is very easy. A square minus b square you apply here, that is a plus b, and a minus b, and this would be 2 into 1 by 24 into s that we want to calculate. So this is 125 by 9, and this would be 75 by 9, and then 24 will be taken here and 2 at the denominator. You can calculate s, which is very easy. Now 3 3s are 3 8s are 24. Then x comes out to be very easy, that is 125. 25 4s are 100, so you put 20 by 9, which would be, this would be 1388.8. You may leave your question here also, but it is always advisable to convert into the decimal. So this is your answer. This is very easy question. So we'll move towards the next one. For the next one, I'll just give you an hint. This is very easy. The train start from rest. It means its initial velocity is 0 and accelerated uniformly at the rate of this. So this is your acceleration, 5 meter per second square, and time is given to you 5 seconds. And calculate the velocity. You have to calculate its final velocity after 5 seconds. So velocity we have to calculate. This is very easy. Acceleration is equal to what? V minus u by t. You simply have to apply this. Acceleration in this case is given to you, that is 5, and v final velocity you have to calculate, and initial velocity is 0, and time is given to you 5 seconds. So this is very easy. V straight away comes out to be 25 meter per second. Hope you understand this. We'll move towards the next one. Right. So now the next question is again a very important question. We'll discuss this. Right. The bullet leaves a rifle with a muzzle velocity of 1024. This is the velocity, that is the initial velocity given to you, 1042 meter per second. While accelerating the barrel of the rifle, the bullet moves at a distance. With the distance it moves is 1.680 meter. Be careful about the units. Till now it is okay. Determine the acceleration. It is very easy. Acceleration is equal to v minus u, but v is not given to you, so we will not use that. We have distance given to us, so better to apply v square minus u square is equal to s. No. Okay. First of all, what we have to calculate, you have to understand that we have to calculate an acceleration here. So acceleration we want. Basically the muzzle velocity, you have to understand, muzzle velocity is that velocity which, you know, when bullet fires, when it leaves this exit, this velocity is what we call muzzle velocity. So this is V basically given to you, and U here is 0 because it starts from the gun. So here its velocity is 0 and here its velocity is final velocity. So acceleration is very easy to calculate, that is V. So we can very easily calculate the velocity by using this formula, V square minus U square is equal to 2as. By here V you have to put this, U you have to put 0, and you can calculate A. It is very easily calculated because distance is also given to you, 1.680 meter. So V is what? V is 1042 whole square, and U is 0 upon 2, and S you have to use 1.680. The calculation is little bit tough, but you have to do it, and acceleration you have to calculate. I'll tell you what its value is. So its value comes out to be 32314 meter per second square. The acceleration is too fast. This clearly indicates when the bullet released from the rifle, its velocity, its acceleration is very high. So this here shows. So we'll move towards the next question. This is a quite interesting question. Again, this one is again a very interesting question. A bike riding at 22.4 meter per second. So this is its velocity given to you, 22.4 meter per second, and comes to a halt in, so the time is 2.55 seconds is given, that is for the halting time. Conclude the skidding distance. Let us suppose the bike skid from here, it moves for 2.55 seconds, and how much distance it covered, we have to calculate this, how much distance it would cover. So in 2.55 seconds. So this is very important and very easy question. Since the initial velocity is given to you, you can use S is equal to ut plus half at square. But for that, since the biker skids, so its final velocity is 0. This is very important in this. So first of all, you have to calculate V is equal to U plus at. By using this equation, you have to calculate the acceleration. How? By putting this U here and final velocity 0 and time here, you can calculate A. After calculating A, you have to use this, either this equation, or you can use this also, V square minus U square is equal to 2as. By both of them, you can easily calculate the distance by putting A here or here or here. You can easily calculate the distance. So I'll advise you to just do this, and if you have any problem, then you can comment in the comment box. This question is again very easy. Here the initial velocity is given to you 18.5 meter per second, and the final velocity is given to you 46.1 meter per second. In time 2.47 second, and determine the acceleration and distance travel, very important. So acceleration is given to you by V minus U by T. It is very simple. And for distance, you can then use V square minus U square is equal to 2as. Whatsoever acceleration you got here, you can put it here, and initial and final velocity is given to you. You can easily calculate the S, that is distance. So it is also again very easy. So let us solve the last question, that is very important and asked in the entrance exam. The car is traveling with the speed of this. So it is the initial velocity that is given to you, 36 kmph. First of all, you have to convert it into meter per second by multiply by 5 by 18, that is given to you 10 meter per second. Now the driver applies a brake and retards the car uniformly. It stopped in time 5 seconds, right? So acceleration, basically the final velocity is 0 because the car gets stopped. So acceleration is equal to V minus U by T. When you put final velocity 0, so and initial velocity 10 and time 5 seconds, so it would automatically comes in negative. That negative shows it is a retardation. and after that you have to calculate the distance also. So I'll advise you to apply v square minus u square is equal to 2as, or you may apply s is equal to ut plus half it square, because time is also given to you. So it depends upon you people how you can solve this. So I hope you understand these questions. I'll advise you to do the practice of all these questions. We'll meet soon again in the next video. Stay tuned, and this will help you out in your future prospects. Thank you.